Training. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Zubac. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
Hachimura, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
The Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And here's LeBron outside. Drills the three-pointer. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
There's some fluid motion in LeBron James' jumper tonight. Totally comfortable at the pull-up J.
To the paint. Powell finds Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
And here's Reeves outside.
And 2 smart teams here, Doris, with a lot of experience.
Yeah, you get the understanding from coaches that veterans win for a reason in this league. They're not going to be surprising each other. They're going to understand it's about execution and making shots, playing quality defense, something about playing with teams that have experience.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Hayes. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Here's Harden. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Leonard on the wing. Here's Zubac. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And just about a minute into this first quarter, Hayes misses. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Tipped away. Zubac passes to Powell. Hachimura with a rebound. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Hayes. And that one's good. On offense, here are the Clippers. 4-point game. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Hayes misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Reeves. Second chance effort. And the layup is good off the glass. Hayes has got 6 points.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows. Gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Clippers on D, trailing by 2. Here's Reeves. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
At the line for Los Angeles.
So Reeves nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Powell outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, the more Norman Powell makes these shots, the more confidence he gains, the more of a problem he becomes.
And the shot's good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Clippers trail by 4. And Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Konex checked in for LeBron. And Goodwin is subbed in for Reeves.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Here's Finney Smith. That one doesn't drop. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Ooh, poked away. And here's the fast break. Here's Goodwin. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here's Coffey. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connect.
LA ball.
.151 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. And he's... going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Well, Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020, this guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness. And the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Vanderbilt's got 5 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Inside, here's Jones. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
We get it again. Vanderbilt. Jones with some nice D.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Coffey. Out to the wing. Here's Eubanks. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
The Lakers lead by 3. Pass to Finney Smith. Eubanks with it. Guarded now by Finney Smith. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. And the Lakers making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic with a block.
Oh, Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
Simmons, the pass to Coffey. Into the lane. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Down low. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top, leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
18.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for the Clippers, Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. Then there's Nicholas Batum, then it's Norman Powell, and it's Jones in at the 4.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Ryan, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Harden, the pass to Batum. Outside for Harden. Back to Batum. And it's blocked. On the wing, Reeves launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
For the Clippers, Zubac, he's checked in for Batum, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Jones. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Drops in the 3. Reeves has got 5.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Powell. Leonard's got room. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
To the wing on the left. Vincent with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Here's Hayes on the money from 12 feet away. Give him 8 points now.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Dunn, the pass to Zubac. Rebound, the Lakers. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds in the game. Leonard against Reeves. Over Leonard. And too long on the shot. Clippers trail by 9. Pass to Dunn. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
But Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. So he gets them both. Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time at Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac.
Well, this guy looking for opportunities to shot create. Rui Hachimura plays with focus on the offensive end.
Lakers foul.
Doncic is checked in for Vincent.
That's his first personal foul. The 4th team foul. Coming into the floor for your Lakers.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Harden. Back to Powell. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt. Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And it's Hachimura missing. Clippers trail by 3. To the paint. Tries to save it. And he stays with it. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Reeves. The Lakers lead by 3. Doncic with it. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Not a lot of room to the middle. Here's Harden. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Goodwin passes to Hachimura. Out left to the wing. And here's Connect outside. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Clippers trail by 3. There's a minute 40 left to play in the half. Harden's got space. And again, it's the Clippers.
Well, the mechanics of James Harden's shooting are just so defined and on point. He gets the ball, and he's ready to shoot right away.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jones, he's checked in for Eubanks. Stolen by Jones. In transition, here come the Clippers. Harden missing again. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's James. Kept alive. And it's Hachimura missing. And here are the Clippers now. They're on a 14-6 run.
Angeles foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
At the line for the Clippers, Bogdanovich. 2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Lakers have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Here's James. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart it.
Two of the dominant teams, Greg, out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And, Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason, and I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac at the 5 spot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Hayes. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Down low. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And here is Powell. After Rui Hachimura gets his shot to go from deep. From deep three-point land.
And Grant, having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation. And they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Zubac. Dunn outside. On target from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jackson Hayes.
Done with it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first-ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all 3 levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Leonard. The putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now here's Doncic. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Here's Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reeves has got 5 points.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Harden. Out to Leonard. Off target with the 3. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Out to Powell. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Goes up on the baseline. Doncic, good.
Yeah, Lucas Arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Now here's Dunn. He's covered by Reeves. Blocked. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Hayes for three. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside Harden. To the inside. It's stolen by James. Outside Reeves. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Clippers trail by 3. Dunn outside. James with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Hachimura outside. The shot by James, no good. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Here's Dunn. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Dunn's got 5 points.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
Simmons looking around. Outside Harden. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Lakers shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Vincent. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Clippers trail by 3. Outside Jones. Pass to Simmons. Here's Coffey. Oh, they get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. Vincent left side. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And the basket by Coffey.
I'll tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
Here's Goodwin. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Here's Simmons. Following the score by the Lakers.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Finney-Smith. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Clippers making a change here. Eubanks is checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Pass to Simmons. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Simmons has got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Basket counts.
You have to be careful against Connect inside. He'll turn you into a highlight.
The Clippers have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Finney-Smith. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Bogdanovich down low. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Now Vincent. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. The Lakers on top, up 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Reeves at the 2, with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Leonard. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery!
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
James against Leonard. The shot by James, no good. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Trailing by 2. And Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks, inspiring along the way.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James' game. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, B.A., of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
James outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard inside. Hachimura covering. Shot by Leonard, no good. Hayes for 3. Knocks down the triple. Hayes has got 6. Clippers trail by 5. Up top, Harden. Guarded by Doncic. Yep, that one goes.
Some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's James on the wing. Leonard defending. And that one's good. James. Give him 8 points now.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
And Powell with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the Lakers call time here. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Vincent banked it in off the glass. Vincent's got his second basket.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Harden scanning the floor. Leonard left side. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Here's James. Jones. Grabs the board.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Coffee. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Coffee grabs the board. The Clippers in the lead. That's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connect.
LA ball.
So it's the Clippers now. Simmons finds Jones. Throws it up high. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The 3, James. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
I think LeBron is best shooting the ball off the dribble. His accuracy, spot on.
Pass to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Jones with the ball. He's marked by Finney Smith. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bogdanovich checked in for Coffee. Fires the 3. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. For 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the Clippers miss again.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
The shot by James, no good. Outside Bogdanovich. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue. And coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out like he has tonight, what's the overall impact?
It impacts our team. I think, everything opens up. Guys are less on edge. And when he starts like this, it gives us a great momentum going into the game. So we like what he's doing right now. Now we got to build on it.
When you have a player like that, you follow his lead. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas. Shaq,
your take on the Lakers.
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet. Do the Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop. The Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance. And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Ben Simmons is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Dunn in at the 2.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. Gets the ball inside like that. It's almost a wrap.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And it's Powell with the ball for the LA Clippers. It's a 1-point game. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard.